Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sorry, you guys. I'm like, the camera is like panning down. Swear not doing that on purpose. I know I got the girls out, but... Okay, so, welcome to my Venus through Signs series. This is for Venus in Leo. So, if in your birth chart, Venus is sitting in the sign of Leo, this reading is for you. If you don't know what sign Venus is in for you, just go to any free astrology website. So you can pause this video. You can go to astro.com, enter your birth time, place, location, and it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. Look and see what sign Venus is in. If it's sitting in Leo, this is for you. But you don't have to know your exact birth time. You could put 12 p.m. to find out where Venus is. That's fine. And also, sometimes both your sun sign and Venus can be sitting in the same sign. This still applies to you. It's just like a double reading, Venus sign and sun sign for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. Thank all of you guys that have hired me for your readings. I appreciate all of your love and support. Remember, guys, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do. And for those of you that are interested, I'm using, I think it's called the Pictorial Key Tarot. I know I just order cards and I kind of forget the names of them. Also, at the end of the reading, I'm going to use a card from this deck. This is it's a Rider-Waite deck, but it is iridescent and shimmery. So I just got these, and I'm going to use an overall outcome for one for singles and one for couples. For those of you that still want that little separation in the reading. Okay, so heart of the situation, I have the Hierophant, the Magician, Three of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, the King of Wands, Hanged Man, King of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm seeing changes in your home. I'm seeing some major changes in your life period. There's something that was going on in a distance. I don't know if you have been waiting to hear from someone from a distance, or if you are in some sort of long distance relationship. If not, there was something that you have been waiting or longing for, like waiting for some sort of response for something. But I feel like something is going to be revealed to you or made known. Someone could be making a confession, or you could be going to someone and confessing something or seeking some sort of advice. Business wise, this is a good sign that you are establishing yourself at your job or in your own business. This is having some sort of stability and some sort of foundation. And I feel like a lot of you may have used your powers to get what you want. I mean, your inner, it's like you're multi-talented, and you use everything to your advantage to get what you want, whether that is a commitment from a relationship, or to get some sort of position or promotion or something. So I feel like, I know this is relationship, but I do feel like there's something going on with your finances and your work, whether you're an entrepreneur or work at a company, that are, you know, kind of stabilizing for you and looking good for you. Now, relationship wise, there are, I feel like you're being traditional. You yourself are being traditional. Or in following family traditions or some sort of traditional spiritual path, or the person that you're dealing with is a very traditional person, someone who likes to follow family traditions, someone who could be very serious and strict. For some of you, it is, there is like some sort of commitment being established. Getting recognition or establishing a relationship, or some sort of stability in a relationship. So maybe things have been on hold, or maybe you have been wondering, like, what is this? Are we official or not? So I feel like for some of you, something is being made official. Some of you are dealing with someone that holds a high-ranking position, someone that's very powerful, someone who could be a politician, especially because the magician being next to this person is kind of like a liar. I'm sorry if any politicians are watching this, but you know, you got to do things, make these weird business deals that we don't know about, but you know, and it's all part of the game. So somebody is holding a powerful position. So either you could be a politician or some sort of religious leader, but whatever the case, there is, it's a little, is falsity a word? There's something false about the image. Someone is covering up the true image, or they have to present themselves to be this traditional person that obeys the laws and who flosses every day. Somebody, you know, somebody who's very routine, but I just kind of feel like it's an image that has to be upheld. And did I mention that some of you could be involved with somebody that has money? Because I'm seeing that too. This person has power. You're dealing with a very powerful person, or you yourself are very powerful. Now, on the downside, some of you could be involved with someone who already has an established relationship. So they're presenting themselves to be this pious person, or this person with a clean slate, clean image, but you know, it's a false image. That's not what's really going on. This person has their power struggles too. So for some of you, you could be dealing with someone that already has an established family. Or two, this is about you having to settle down and stay with someone because of, having to stay with their family for whatever reason. You're having to move in and live together. This is some sort of extended family, and there's something about maybe, like, I feel like royalty, or like a bloodline that it has a legacy, and someone might be very particular. This could be like an arranged marriage, or something about like an introduction. I know a lot of you are like arranged marriage, so I don't know, but you know, some people still practice that. Or it could be like arranged in a sense where, you know, a family member is like, you know, in order for this person to be in our family, they got to be this, they got to have this image. We don't accept just anybody into our family. So it's kind of like that. So they're setting you up with the people that are acceptable to their standards. So somebody is dealing with the people that have a lot of power and high standards. I'm seeing somebody is like kind of feeling like they have to sacrifice some things in order for this life, because too, you might be getting involved with somebody for financial stability, you know, and status. It's like you need that, but in order to have that, you're sacrificing a lot of things in your life. And I feel like you're going to be enlightened by this experience. Also, there could have been something that has been placed on hold. You might have been isolating yourself. For some of you, because this position is so stressful, you know, you got to go smoke your weed, or you know, you got to escape some type of way. Now, it's not drugs for everybody, because the hanged man for me is often about marijuana or mushrooms or something like that, something from the earth. But this can also be having to meditate, you know, just period, just a spiritual meditation, daydreaming, and or anything that's for relaxation, like swimming. But I feel like when you relax and when you have time to yourself, that's when you become enlightened. That's when you have these aha moments or some sort of sudden realization here. Now, some of you also could be dealing with, did I say fire sign? Fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. Also could be a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I feel like you guys are discussing things in secret. I feel some of you might also be getting ready to take a trip across the way. This is private. For somebody, I feel like something about a private jet. But I just kind of feel like there's a secret discussions being made. Now, whenever I'm picking up on so much energy like this, there is a possibility that something might be exposed or come out on the news about somebody, a political figure or a religious figure, or, you know, a powerful person. So something might come out, not necessarily negative, but just something about what they're doing or their plans or something. And I know that's every day, but I just kind of feel like something specific might be coming out. So yeah, here, this is discussing something. There's some unfinished business, and there's a building of a foundation. Some of you might be trying to start your own business or establish it in another country. So something is going on where you're looking out and planning things, making plans for the future. And here, we do have a third party, the possibility of a third party situation with the Empress. The Empress is usually the other man or the other woman. This is someone who's very alluring, and, you know, they're single and available, or they're like the side person. You know, they just have, they get what they want while still remaining, being detached, and being single. Now, for those of you that does not apply to, this is just overall, if you're a business entrepreneur, this is a great time for you to start your business. Your business is picking up or making money. You're able to afford the things and the luxuries that you want and desire, or you're involved with someone who is spoiling you and you're getting to go shopping. You know, they're taking you places, taking you out. You're living a comfortable lifestyle. So you're enjoying things right now. And I'm getting a sense of dealing with someone that is popular, or you yourself could be popular. I'm seeing you having like a lot of support. Also, if you're single, there could be a lot of people flirting with you, a lot of people attracted to you, but overall your ego is going through the roof. But it's being balanced. You're not being arrogant, but you're confident as hell. So I just feel like overall there's a lot of good things going on for you, and you're even now in a position where you're able to help people or make donations. So you might be giving donations or traveling and visiting places where you're helping people and being like a humanitarian and helping other people. And also, someone might be doing something for you, like giving something to you as a gift, or giving you something that you think is valuable, even if it's just advice or an apology, whatever it is that you have been needing to help you balance your emotions, and your emotional well-being. So I feel like there's a fairness, because maybe at one point one person was putting in more than the other person, but I feel like it's balancing out. And I'm just kind of picking up on some sort of charitable acts, like doing things for other people. And here you also could be dealing with the earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So there's definitely love interest around for those of you that are single. But if you're in a relationship, things are going good. Like your money is good. Your relationship is solid. Except for the, there could be some sort of flirtation, not necessarily cheating, you guys. I know I said the other woman or other man. That's just, it could just be flirtation or an attraction, but it doesn't necessarily mean that there's cheating. Especially, I'm not really seeing like cheating cards come out. However, I do see two threes in here, so that is a third party. Someone could be attracted to someone that they're working with. And here is a little bit of flirtation going on as well. Okay, I may have spoken too soon. Okay. So now for some of you, I feel like you are portraying a happy image. Like you're like, oh, we're so happy. People are posting pictures on social media, but those images are false. That's another thing this kind of relates to at top. Like you're looking at someone else's social media page and they're updating their life and there's all these happy photos and things being stable. And I think things are stable, but they're still like trouble in paradise, I want to say. They're covering up something. So also you could be covering up someone's image, like sugarcoating or looking at something or a situation through rose-tinted glasses, or having to cover for somebody, clean up somebody's mistakes, like, oh no, this person didn't do that, this person has done such and such, this is a good person. But there is a dark side here. Now, I'm picking up someone who being attached to someone or getting involved with someone who either is already in a committed relationship or they're stuck, or they're in a toxic relationship, or you could be dealing with someone that is toxic, that could have some sort of codependency to drugs, alcohol, sex, or maybe you're covering that part up about them and just painting them out to be a awesome person, but really, there's that dark side. And for some of you, this is about being trapped into a situation, being trapped into a family, like pretending to be happy, but you're not really happy. You feel stuck, or you're dealing with someone who is possessive or restrictive, very strict, to the point where, I don't know, you have to ask for permission to do this or that. But be careful dealing with this type of relationship, because this person is usually a narcissist, and they're only looking out for themselves, and they, it can become very unbalanced where you're feeding into all of their needs and they're not giving anything back to you. And it's also about temptation, and something about having a fantasy, falling deeply in temptation with someone that is no good for you, especially if it could be like an ex or something, because we have the devil right next to the Three of Swords. So there could be a situation that comes up that disrupts your happiness, but I feel like it is temporary. The Three of Swords is some sort of separation, and I feel like it is due to a third party situation. I feel like someone, they fell into temptation. It's like they couldn't resist. They felt like they had to do it. It's like, I don't know, I just felt like I had to do it. I don't know why I couldn't say no to this person. And it could be one of those situations where you're just so attracted to this person. It could be something very karmic. And now for some of you, it's being separated because of work or a job. So someone is so dedicated to their job that, you have to take a leave of absence or have to, separate for periods of time from your spouse. Now also we have an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius showing up that you could be dealing with, or that could be the cause of a separation. And then we have the Ten of Swords. So, you know, there's something that could shake up your relationship a little bit. It doesn't mean a permanent breakup, but it does indicate some sort of betrayal, and that leads to like a separation for a few days. So it's like having to stay with your parents or their family for that matter. And trying to cover up what they did. I feel like somebody's trying to cover up what they did, and somebody's trying to maintain that public happy image. But really there are, you know, is some things happening in that situation. And for some people, if you're dealing with a third party or your partner is, that it might have only been a one-time thing, or it might be they're going to cut off communication with them, because somebody is getting cut out of their life. And I don't feel like it's the person with the established relationship, because you have too much to give up. So, but somebody is getting cut out of their life, or you're cutting someone out of your life, and there's just what do you call it? Something else I wanted to say before I move on to the last two cards here. Overall, maybe even like falling ill or being overwhelmed with anxiety, having like a mental breakdown or anxiety attack. Now that could be due to the stress level of a certain position or job, or something that comes out. I'm feeling like somebody is going to faint. Okay, so for singles, what will be the overall outcome? Those with Venus in Leo. Venus in Leo singles. Overall outcome is the Ace of Pentacles. So there's going to be a renewal of something. You're going to be establishing your finances, establishing the relationship, or something of value. This is an opportunity being presented to you to renew something, and especially because death is at the bottom, so there is something that comes to an end, or something that changes your life forever, but it's so that this opportunity could open up to you. Yeah, I feel like you're going to receive some sort of gift or some sort of blessing from the universe. Okay, so Venus in Leo, and you're going to receive proof too, something that you asked. You prayed for proof of something or a sign, you're going to receive it. Okay, so Venus in Leo couples. Overall outcome. Something is coming to an end. The truth is going to come out. Somebody is going to expose something, and you are going to be released from something, or you're being free, or being able to express something. You're like, this is like a sigh of relief or something. Like, finally the truth is coming out. I'm so happy. It's like, it's good news. It's a good thing. But it's also something coming to an end. Somebody might be cutting a Gemini out of their life as well. Or, you know, deleting somebody from their Facebook or Twitter or whatever. Somebody's deleting something, or deleting the truth, and no longer talking to someone because of some sort of betrayal. So the truth is going to get exposed, and it might, you know, the truth will set you free, but it's going to be painful. Okay, so you guys, this has been a general reading. For private reading, you would email namet76@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you're leaving your comments. Thank you guys all for watching, and many blessings to you.